Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm so deeply honored and grateful that you're here with me in this sacred space tonight. It's Sunday, and I just want you to fully receive, whether you're joining live or watching the replay, the recording, know that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. So, this is both grounding and activation, and your soul is being guided to be here. Your soul guided you to be here. Your highest self called you here. And I'm so blessed to hold this space with you. So today is November 30, 2025. Tomorrow is December. And this timing is not random. This is not an accident. This is divine timing and divine orchestration. And this period of your life has made us review everything. I was reviewing everything. I was just talking to Althea about this, reviewing all aspects of your life, your relationships, your patterns, your worth, your purpose, your truth, your path moving forward. And this period of our life asked us to look at what's real and what's just an illusion, what's aligned and what's already complete, what serves our highest good and the highest good of all, and what needs to be released. Like there's no choice now but for you to release it because the universe is really blatantly telling you it's time. And now we activate what is being revealed to us that maybe you already know or you still have some resistance, but deep inside you know. And today we step through the divine clarity gateway together, and this is not just another masterclass. This is a portal activation. Mercury retrograde just ended, so now the fog lifts, and this is a sacred ceremony between your soul and the universe. This is time for soul expansion and expanding your vessel to receive and to gain more clarity. This is your soul saying a crystal clear yes to the highest version of you that's been calling you forward. Sometimes in silent whispers, sometimes in loud roars. Most of the time for me, these are silent whispers. And sometimes we hear and we listen and we follow through, and sometimes we are just too stubborn to accept change. We're so stubborn to accept change that we double dip. That's a term in the dating world. We go back to old patterns. We come back to the cycle, the repeating lessons that we need to learn. And again, this is your moment. This is your time to rise. This is your time to shine. Receive fully everything that I will be downloading and sharing with you today. First is don't just go back to your old patterns, belief systems, fears. Don't let this be just another workshop you attended and then after this, then what? We gotta become the highest, fullest version of ourselves. We gotta live this, even though it means we gotta move with twice the energy, or we gotta just say no first to some people. Then this is happening. I just say no. I just want to be alone first to focus and make different choices, set different boundaries, speak different words, upgrade your life, up level, take different inspired action steps. Know what's working and keep on doing that, keep on going, and know what's not working anymore. And just stop with that those things that are not working anymore. Close the gap between who you are tonight and how you show up tomorrow. And before we dive deep, I want you to take a moment right now and acknowledge yourself. Really acknowledge yourself and honor yourself. You're here. You showed up. Look at you, you're here. And you may be, traveling or watching Netflix or chatting with someone or gossiping or scrolling on Instagram or in Tagalog and Filipino marites. That's my weakness. I love showbiz chica, showbiz news. I used to spend so much time on deciphering the when's the last time I really the Selena Gomez Justin Bieber drama before. I used to decipher everything. Oh, what's the timeline? I used to be like that. And I want you to acknowledge yourself for showing up instead of doing other things and postponing it or delaying, like, I'll just watch the replay. But I mean, replay is also very powerful. So please really acknowledge and honor yourself. You're here, you showed up, you said yes, you chose to receive, you chose to believe, and that takes confidence, that takes courage, that takes devotion, that takes discipline, that takes faith, consistency, commitment. This is a covenant between you and your soul. There's nothing negative that will come out of attending an empowering masterclass. It's only positive, only only benefits and positivity and upgrades. All of these you'll experience tonight, and I deeply, 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 deeply honor you for that. And let's begin by setting the sacred container for this space together. Allow me to just share my screen, my slides. So again, please have your water, your favorite drink with you, your open heart and willingness to receive, and yourself ready to quantum leap, transform, and activate. And I just want you to really fully arrive in this space, in this sacred container, and place your hand on your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly, and feel your heartbeat beneath your palm. You're alive, you're here, you're breathing, you're ready. Feel your feet on the ground, or your body supported by the chair or your bed. You're held, you're safe, you're always divinely guided and protected. And take one more deep breath with me. Breathing in light, breathing in clarity, breathing in divine love, soaking in as much love and light as you're able. And exhaling all tension, all fears, all worries, all doubts, anything that's not yours to carry. With your eyes closed or with your eyes open with a soft gaze, let's call in the highest frequencies of light and love to support us in this grounding and activation session. And you may listen to the opening invocation, listen to my words, and simply say yes, or say this out loud with me. Great Spirit, Divine Mother, Divine Father, Source of all that is, we call you into this sacred space. We call upon the highest light, the purest love, the clearest truth to fill this space and surround each soul present here tonight. We call upon our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors of light, and all benevolent beings who serve our highest good. Please be here with us now. We call upon Archangel Michael to protect this space with your sword of truth and shield of divine light and love and wisdom. We call upon Archangel Raphael to pour your emerald healing light into every heart gathered here. We call upon Archangel Gabriel to open channels of divine communication and clear knowing. We call upon Archangel Uriel to illuminate our path with your golden light of wisdom. We declare this space as sacred, protected, and held in the frequency of unconditional love. Only that which is of the highest light may enter here. All lower frequencies, all fear, all doubt, all negative stale stock energies, all interference, we lovingly release you now. You have no power here. We are sovereign divine light. We are protected. We are held in divine grace. We are embodying peace, trust, gratitude, joy, and love. It is done, it is complete, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Take a deep breath. Feel the shift in this space. Feel the presence of your divine support team, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your totem animals, your mother lineage, father lineage, your guardian angel surrounding you right here, right now. You can shake off excess energies, and whenever you're ready, you can slowly come back with a smile on your face. You're so loved. Please feel that. I want you to feel that you are so loved. You're so deeply loved by your spirit guides, by your angels, by the divine universe, by me. So, before we go any further, I want to share the oracle guidance that came through earlier last week that I shared in our empowerment community. Again, if you're not yet part of our community, the link is bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group. Please connect if you are not yet part. I'll put that also in the description when I post this. There. So I shared this download last week. Was that last week? Yes, it was last week, actually. And this is the foundation for everything we're activating tonight. Nothing changes until you change your lifestyle, your vibration, your mindset, your diet, your habits, your circle, your energy, your standards, your faith, your consistency. You work on yourself and shift from within, then everything will shift. When you shift internally, everything external begins to align. So if there's something that you don't want in your life, it's because of you. And I was blaming myself. I was like, because you're not clear, you're confused. And clarity begins within you. So how do I find clarity? You gotta have those moments of introspection and contemplative meditation with yourself, with nature, hugging a tree, or with a flower, walking by the beach. You gotta have that, and you'll receive the answers. If you don't have the answers, it's because you haven't connected with your higher self that well. You just gotta connect. Take your time to connect. It all starts within you. The universe responds to who you are and who you're becoming. So when we upgrade our identity and then we trust and surrender, that's when we become greater vessels for miracles. Every transformation starts with your decision to no longer accept what doesn't serve you and no longer aligns with your higher self. And if we keep on going back to old patterns, that we keep on accepting what doesn't serve us, we kept on staying stuck. Or for some, I was talking to one of my clients. She's not here, but we were talking just yesterday. She was crying, and I was like, and she was like saying, um, she's being pulled back by old patterns and the old version of her. And then I connected and I said, You know what? Maybe you're just lazy and you're just stubborn. I gave her tough love. I'm usually very gentle and loving. And then he said, yes, I am. So it's really being open. How do you shift being stubborn? Being open and flexible and flowing, right? Shift the rigidity to flow and allowing and being open-minded, open-hearted, with your spirit open to upgrades. And instead of just not doing anything, do things that are in alignment with your high self. Start doing it. Why are we not doing it? Because we're scared. We're scared of judgment, failure. Fears of visibility come from that. Fear of judgment and fear of failure and fear of success. So let this sink in. Nothing changes until you change. Not your circumstances, not your bank account, not the world around you, not your person, not your loved one. You gotta change. You gotta change your frequency, your consciousness, your identity. And this is what tonight is about, and all the upcoming portals that I have prepared. So we have the 12-12, and then we have the 12-22, and then we have the 1-11. So this is, all of these portals are pay what feels good, by the way. So this is what we're activating together, upgrading our identity. Because I know, and your soul knows, that you didn't come here to stay small. You didn't come here to dim your light. You didn't come here to play it safe or live a mediocre life. You came here to rise. You came here to shine. You came here to embody the fullness of who you truly are. And tonight, we step into this together. First, let me share again the Kabbalah teaching on understanding your challenges as gifts and opportunities. These teachings have been helping me understand and gain more clarity why every challenge is a gift, and why every struggle, negative experience that we are facing is not a punishment. It's preparation for our next level of soul expansion. If we are here to become like the creator, then we must understand something very important. Every challenge we face is designed to help us expand our vessel and earn more light, earn more good karma, and come back to the light. And challenges are carefully designed opportunities for elevation. And when I was reflecting on this, I was like, whoa. So that's why this, whatever challenge I'm undergoing right now, it's a gift. It's perfect. Like, it's perfect. What's happening right now in my life, it's perfect. So if you just really understand that within you, I'm good. This is perfect. Until we shift our perspective, we will keep experiencing the same test over and over again. Because right now, most people see challenges as something to escape from or complain about. That's me. Rather than the exact thing that will actually lead us to our greatest evolution and transformation. And so I will share the 3 types of tests according to this course that I am enrolled in, under David Guillaume, in the Kabbalah teachings of David Guillaume. So first, we are being guided to think of life as a game. Each level has new obstacles and enemies, not to destroy you, or let's say opponents, not to destroy you, but to strengthen your skills so you can advance. The creator is not testing us to see if we will fail. The creator is actually testing us because we are ready to elevate. I would love to call it, if I have a choice or if the decision is mine, I would love to call it training than tests. But anyway, in the course it says test. So the test will repeat until we pass it like an exam. And for me, we're being trained, right? We're being trained to become the best version of ourselves. And the tests will repeat until we pass them. How many of you have experienced the same relationship pattern over and over again, or the same money struggle over and over again, the same self-doubt over and over again, the same visibility fears over and over again? Please share. If yes, please type in the chat yes, or just give me an emoji. I just want to acknowledge if you recognize these patterns. And I want you to know that that's not because you're broken. That's because we haven't passed the test yet. And I'm saying this to empower you, because once you understand that what the test is all about, what the test is showing you, you can finally pass it and move to your next level. And so let's understand what these three types of tests are. Number one, tests that reveal where you are not yet free. These tests expose places in your soul where you're still reacting from fear, lack, or insecurity. They usually appear as the same relationship patterns repeating, the same financial struggles happening over and over, the same feelings of self-doubt, unworthiness, or fear resurfacing. And this test is showing you that you are still responding from lack instead of certainty. So it's that part of our soul that just requires more correction in order to be free. For example, let me give you a relatable example from my own life. For years, I kept attracting men who gave me confusion instead of clarity. Or I kept attracting emotionally available men. Or if the man is actually emotionally available, I would still be giving more than I receive. That's the pattern. Always I'm giving more understanding, or either that or I'm settling. So the pattern there is I don't really know my worth, right? The pattern repeated again and again. And this was a test revealing where I was not yet free. Although I have up level, but I was still operating from I'm not enough instead of I'm whole and complete. And this test kept repeating until I shifted my consciousness at the root. That I'm whole and complete, I'm whole and complete, I'm whole and complete. Before I would like, now, before I would be very much attached to my desire to get married again, because I was married and then my marriage failed. Actually, I had two abusive marriages, but I'm not considering the second one as really, really it's I'm annulled. So it's actually null and void from the beginning. But it was the second one was actually a con artist. It's a long story, but my first, who is the father of my son, he's really, really my one of my greatest life lessons. And he, after that relationship, I started my spiritual journey. So he was actually an instrument of me becoming a healer. So if you recognize a pattern that keeps showing up in your life, a pattern in your life that keeps repeating, that's your soul showing you where you're not yet free. For me, it's actually the bondage of external validation, external affirmation, validation, codependency. That was where I am. So in order to be free, I have to be really whole and complete on my own. That's it. That's the lesson. I gotta be whole and complete on my own. Whether or not I get married again, I mean, I experienced all of that. but whether or not I'm happy and I'm whole and complete on my own. And my purpose is to empower women to be whole and complete on their own, on your own. So, test type number 2, tests that help you close an old chapter. So these tests show up when you're ready to elevate, but you're still holding on to an old identity, an old belief system, an old situation, an old relationship, an old situationship. A toxic relationship resurfaces, a past fear will return to you, a challenge you thought was over reappears. And this test is saying, are you truly ready to let go? It means that there's still some residue left in our vessel. Recently, a lot of my exes were messaging me, not just one, two, three. Three exes messaging me. And that's test number 2 for me. There's still some residue. And in order for something new to appear, new energy, new belief system, we have to let go of the old life. We have to let go of the old narrative, the old belief systems, the old story that many of us still hold on to because um it gives us satisfaction, or because we're just attached. So the old story that we're attached to, we have to let go of that. So are you still telling a story from your past and allowing that to be your identity today? Are you still telling a story from your past and allowing that to be your identity today? Or are you truly ready to let go now? Because if we desire and crave this new identity, this new future, a new type of relationship, a new level of abundance, part of what we're going to be learning on this journey is how to surrender and just really let go of the past and know that, okay, that person avoided you or didn't invite you to her party, or that person blocked you, then so be it. Then it's perfect. Everything is perfect. The Lord God Almighty, the creator of all that is, would not let it happen if it's not for your highest good. But if we stay depressed and either that or we chase, we're not trusting God. We're not trusting Creator. We're not trusting the gift in the situation. We're not trusting how amazing the universe is and how we are loved by the universe. And yeah, this past month brought this up for many of us, right? What are you willing to let go? What do you have to surrender and let go? Like for me, maybe my ex um resurfaced, not to get back together, but to show me. I was talking about not this recent one, but before. Um, it was really an intense relationship. 2019. Yeah, we were together 2019. Oh, no, 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 2019. 2021. Those period, the pandemic era, when the pandemic started. But he resurfaced, maybe not to get back together, but to show me, Aleli, are you truly ready to release your old story? Do you believe in infinite possibilities now? Or maybe, okay, let's not talk about relationship. Maybe for you, it's a fear that you thought you'd healed and then it came back. Are you ready to choose differently this time? All the Creator wants from us is to decide who we want to be. And if you decide today to be worthy, to be loved, to be abundant, then all the years of lack, it will all disappear. If today you decide to be a person of certainty and faith, then the next 20, 30 years of uncertainty and doubt will disappear. It's all up to you who you want to be at this moment. And that's so powerful. Who are you choosing to be right now? Right now in this moment, who are you choosing to be? Next, test type number 3, tests that prepare you for your next level. Actually, all of these are interchangeable. Often, these are painful situations, especially ones that happened when we were younger, that we cannot explain. We don't really understand why we're going through it. We feel like maybe we don't even deserve that painful chapter. And these can be really big and overwhelming, preparing you for something greater, a bigger destiny, a bigger revelation of light. And sometimes there will be illness or trauma or abuse, maybe at a young age, some kind of death. You experience all of it at a very young age so that you will be mature and strong, so that you will become a better vessel. And it's preparing you for something great that you're meant to do in the future. So this process, this pain, this challenge you're going through now is necessary to prepare you either to have more empathy for the world and your promised people, or to mature you quickly, because there's so much abundance and miracles that are coming that need you to be strong and be a better vessel for all that's coming. And that's why maturity is required. And it could be just to help you unlock higher gates of wisdom. With every challenge, there's a wisdom, because the wisdom is needed for you to be a greater channel of love and light and healing, or an emissary or a vessel of peace for the world. Before every major breakthrough, there's a test of certainty, and you are being tested or trained with maybe financial uncertainty right now, because right before a massive opportunity, there will be a greater challenge. Like when childbirth, for example, childbirth, that precedes, I mean, the giving birth to a baby is preceded by the pain of childbirth. If you're watching this and you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. It's so painful. Childbirth, but then the greatest reward will be after that struggle. Or you will experience a deep emotional test right before you meet your soulmate or your soul family. Or you feel lost in your purpose right now, but this is because this is right before a major revelation. And the test or the training is asking us, will you trust in the light? You trust in the light of the Creator, even when you cannot see the whole picture, even when you cannot see what's going to unfold in your life. Do you trust? For me, becoming a single mother at 20 was preparing me to help other women break generational patterns. I know that. I was 20, I was so young. And that was the gift of that was preparing me to empower fellow goddesses, fellow moms, or my sisters, to awaken their self-love within and to choose themselves, prioritize themselves over and over again. And the heartbreak that I just experienced these recent years and this retrograde period, this is preparing me. I know with absolute faith and certainty that this is preparing me for the next level of love, abundance, and service that I'm stepping into. I mean, without that challenge that I had, the painful confusion that I had weeks ago, a month ago, I mean, until today, I'm still processing everything and still grieving. Without this, I wouldn't be able to do the 11/11 portal, the 11/30 portal, November 30. I wouldn't have received downloads for my 12/12 portal. And now we have the 21-day manifestation journey with my soulmate student, Patty. Um, and I wouldn't have met amazing people along the way. I'm actually in a space of saying no to invites because I want to go focus on my purpose, my mission. Because if you really focus on something, with focus and intention, you can shape energy in any direction. The reason why we still don't have what we want is because we're not focused. But if we're just focused with persistence, The law of cause and effect will do its magic. The law of compensation, the law of giving and receiving. That's how the universe works. So what challenge are you going through that might be preparing you for your greatest destiny? Think about that. Reflect on that. Actually, you don't need to think about that. Touch your heart and feel into that question. What challenge are you going through right now that might be preparing you for your greatest destiny or your next level version of yourself, your next level of soul evolution? Now, let me share a mantra that I was learning. Let's say this together. Every test is a gift. I do not resist. I expand my vessel. I trust in the process. Even when I cannot see the outcome, with every challenge, I become more like the creator. Again, place your hand on your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one with your on your belly. Again, place your hand on your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. Take a deep breath in, use your breath, and say this with me out loud if you can. Every test is a gift. I do not resist. I expand my vessel. I trust in the process, even when I cannot see the outcome. With every challenge, I become more like the creator. Just let it land. Feel that truth anchoring into your system. Just let it sit and allow it to be instilled in every part of you, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Whenever you're ready, you can come back to the present moment. Every test is an invitation. Every test is a gift to expand your vessel. The creator is not trying to break you. The creator is trying to expand you. Each time you pass a test, you shift into a higher timeline. You become more aligned with your infinite soul, and you create space for miracles. These are the teachings that are actually soothing me right now. Now, the foundation of everything that we're studying with clarity, with love, with soul evolution, the foundation of everything we're doing today and the next days and next weeks, all of my teachings, the foundation of everything is faith. Faith. Faith is everything. Faith is also synonymous to absolute certainty. Faith is the consensus, again, faith is the consensus belief among every single successful manifestation methodology that has ever existed. Every spiritual tradition, every quantum physics principle, every ancient wisdom teaching, including Kabbalah, they all converge on this one truth. You must believe in something before you have evidence of it. And for me, as a coach, as someone who has worked with beautiful souls, one-on-one, group, international, in the Philippines, UAE, in Greece, and all over the world. I want to say that. I want to say all over the world. I've done in-person sessions in 3 countries: Philippines, United Arab Emirates, and Greece. But I want to be all over the world. So I don't really care what your religion is, what you believe in, what your religious background, whatever it is, or what your spiritual practice is. If you have faith, if you have belief, we can work together. I can work with that. Because we speak the language of the universe, and we can translate that truth into any context that works for you if you have faith. But if you have no foundational faith mechanism to pull from, you cannot access the energy that creates worlds, the energy that creates miracles. You literally have to learn how to shift your orientation from being circumstantially focused, or what I call being blinded by the 3D illusion. That's circumstantially focused, blinded by the 3D illusion. We got to shift that to faith, to being able to see, feel, and engage with a higher power, an energy, a vibration of pure love frequency that is unseen but known and felt. And faith is the difference between those who manifest and those who stay stuck. Faith is the difference between those who magnetize and attract soul-aligned opportunities and those who stay stuck. And I see this all the time in my one-on-one coaching sessions and in group coaching, and I do discovery calls, right, and consultation sessions. And to be really honest with you, I see this all the time. People who are very, very concerned about circumstances and those who are still in victim mode. And I see, and I'm very aware, and I see that because I was there before, asking victim mode questions. What do I do now? What did I do? Why did he do this to me? How do I fix this? Why isn't it working? And these are all circumstances. Can you hear the energy in those questions? Especially, why did he do this to me? This is disempowerment. And that's functioning from ego that has no faith. That's victim mode. And what happens when you're in that state? The power that you can harness to create your world and manifest what you want is completely lost when you are in this state. Because when you focus on the outer circumstantial reality, which we are all trained to do as humans, you lose touch with the guidance, the downloads, the inspiration, the feeling, the flow, the inclinations, the insights that come from within you, the God within you. The truth is that you're connected to universal creative intelligence all the time. If we just shift from victim mode to God state consciousness, that's actually what the 12/12 portal is about, December 12th. So please come join me. It's about advanced God state consciousness. This is the fundamental truth that will set you free. Nobody and nothing has free will in your reality except you. I repeat, nobody and nothing has free will in your reality except you. Let me say that again. Nobody and nothing and no situation, no person has free will in your reality except you. Your partner, your person, your boss, your bank account, your country doesn't have free will in your reality. They are all responding to the energy, the vibration, the state of consciousness that you are projecting. And I was talking about this yesterday, that it was hard for me to accept this at first. And this might be hard to hear because this means you're taking full responsibility and accountability. It means you cannot blame anyone in your life. You can't blame someone who left you. You can't blame them for leaving. You can't blame the economy for the lack that you're experiencing. You cannot blame your parents. It all comes back to you, your consciousness, your state. You cannot blame your sister, your brother, your friend. It's you. But the beautiful, freeing, liberating truth is that if you created it, you can also uncreate it. If you manifested this reality, you can manifest a different reality. This is where your power is. This is where your freedom lives. Knowing that you are responsible for your own abundance, for your own happiness. Now, I want to share about my heartbreak that happened recently. I want to be vulnerable with you, and I want to just share the gift. And this is very raw and real for me. And I know, and I've shared this also in my social media, the greatest clarity comes through the deepest crisis. And it's through the cracks that the light gets in. it's through the cracks that the light gets in. That's why when we are shattered, light gets in those cracks. So a few weeks ago, I think, no, weeks, no, I think weeks, I experienced what felt like the biggest heartbreak of my life because I thought that he's my best friend. So I was in a relationship situation with someone, and I have to be honest that I was settling. I was accepting less than I deserved. Although, of course, he's an amazing person. He's my best friend. He's an amazing person. He helps me. He helped me grow. He helped me in my business. But I was in a dynamic where I wasn't being fully chosen. I wasn't chosen fully and completely. I was asking for commitment, like I want to be married again. And we were together for like 2 years. And it was just confusion for me. Why not? Because we're so compatible, and he's an amazing person actually. So I was asking the universe why. The thing is, I was blinded. I was also blinded by the red flags again. And my inner wisdom and my body and my soul was just confused. And I kept making excuses. I kept giving more, trying harder, being understanding, being patient. I kept hoping things would change. And I kept on being grateful for all the blessings, for all the good things. But I got this knowing that if this is really meant for me, then why am I confused? And I I was like really in a place of I was in a place of push and pull. Yeah, that's where I am. But there are times when I lose my focus. I lose my focus in my spirituality because of the confusion. And I know that my primary focus should be my people, my business, making money for my son and creating massive impact and value to the world. Anyway, I tried to move forward with someone else. Of course, I'm beautiful, so people would come to me, and I mean, men would come to me, invite me, and express their love and adoration. But I was still very much attached to my past that I cannot move forward. I just cannot. And I was like always comparing, or I think I self-sabotaged. And also when we became um intimate as a couple, I started realizing, you know what? I'm like my body's still shaking. I'm just I'm so confused. So now I realize I need time to be alone. That's the like fast forward to now, fast forward to today. I was talking to the universe every day, to my angels, to God. I was praying, 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 doing my novena every day. Instead of chasing after my past or moving forward, stay still first. So I'm in my seventh day in my novena. I'm doing like 9 days of novena of just being alone for 9 days. And actually before that, before my novena, I chose already to focus on my purpose, focus on my purpose, focus on my people, focus on creating value, focus on giving, focus on my spirituality and growth. So I've been immersing myself in Kabbalistic teachings now, in Tantra, in Hypnotherapy. This is my new modality. I started it last year because I do Reiki, I do Theta healing, I do coaching, I do NLP, I do all of these crystal healing. Now I'm immersing in new modalities. And yeah, I'm just really amazed by all these teachings. We already know this Kabbalah teaching. We already know this. It's just a matter of integrating and processing and really understanding in a way that we can share it. At least for me, I want to understand it in a way that I can share it to my people. Yes, and I've been reaching other countries. Like yesterday, there was someone who attended my live from Dominican Republic. I'm like, oh wow, that's the first ever. Because I've taught people from Europe, from Africa, because in UAE there are lots of Europeans and Africans, and of course Asians. But I have not ever connected with anyone from Dominican Republic. So I'm just amazed how when you focus on your purpose, one day at a time, one step at a time, you will be rewarded. For me, just connecting with someone from another country, first time that I'm connecting with someone in a country that haven't been or haven't connected with any Dominican person before, Dominican Republic person, that's a reward for me. I'm like, oh, wow, my message is reaching that far. For me, it's fulfilling because this is my purpose. So, and if I was myself before, I would be like fearful. I'm like, oh, no one will attend. Why will I even do this? Or maybe they will judge me. Why am I sharing my past? They will judge me as unlovable or something like that. So I shift my fear into faith. All the things we do when we're operating from fear instead of faith, we gotta release that. It's time. We gotta live from sovereignty and abundance as our birthright, as our mindset, instead of lack and fear. So what happened to me was during this Mercury retrograde period, the universe was like telling me, Aleli, it's enough. It's enough. You're done. It's time. Everything that wasn't working became crystal clear to me. Everything that was built on illusion and everything that were already crumbling down, or things that I need to heal and he needs to heal on our own. And I'm not closing doors. Maybe a healed version of him will come back, or maybe I'll move forward when I'm ready again. But now I had a choice. Keep clinging to what wasn't serving me, keep chasing, keep settling, or surrender, trust to what my soul was calling me toward. And in those moments of deep pain, deep confusion, and deep heartbreak, I was really hearing my soul speak clearly to me. The universe is calling you to be alone right now. There's no specific time period because healing and shifting, it's a consciousness, right? So the universe is calling you to love yourself really fully and completely, to strengthen your vessel, to reclaim your sovereignty, your majesty, to remember your wholeness, to remember that you are the queen and you're the prize, to remember the value that you give, the goodness, the kindness of your heart, to remember how much you can give, how much valuable you are, how much value you contribute to the world, to stop seeing completion outside of yourself and saying, I'm whole and complete, I'm more than enough. Let's all say that together. I'm whole and complete, I'm more than enough. I'm whole and complete, I'm more than enough. And I'm not going to lie, it really hurt. It hurt so much to let go. It hurts to let go of something so familiar, of the good times, of all the amazing, of having like a constant companion in my life, of all the amazing conversations. It hurts to let go of the good times. It hurts to face the truth. It hurts to admit that I'd been betraying myself by staying in something that wasn't aligned anymore. Or not aligned right now, because maybe someday it will be. And the breaking open, that's the breakthrough for me when I experience the heartbreak again and confusion and like, because everything happened so fast, actually. Everything happened so fast. Because he moved to another country, and when he moved for work, greater job opportunity. And when that happened, I was like, I tried to move forward with someone. I first asked permission from him. And then, but everything happened so fast. And so now I'm slowing down, and now I'm gaining crystal clear clarity that through the crisis that happened to me, I activated a deeper level of self-love within me. It's just, I know, I feel it. It's so deep. It's just deeper than ever. And through an ending, I'm finding a new beginning with showing up more, revamping my courses, my programs, becoming more available and present to my clients, my students. And I realized that I'd been so focused on manifesting a marriage or a committed, lasting relationship, manifesting love from someone else, that I'd forgotten the most important relationship of all, which is relationship with myself. And that is what I want to share with you. The most important relationship of all is your relationship with yourself. Like whenever I lose my yoga routine, my dance, my walking meditation, my studies. Like sometimes I would not attend a class to be with my partner. I would not attend to, have dates or have lovey-dovey time or something. Like to put my priorities and my business on a back seat, on the back seat, in the back seat, to focus on him. So now I'm really guided to just receive. Like I know that right now this is my receiving time. I will just receive, receive, receive. And whenever a person is removed from your life, the universe is not punishing you. The universe is protecting you, guiding you, loving you by redirecting you back to yourself, redirecting me back to myself. That is the lesson. Because when you're whole within yourself, when you're sovereign, when you're self-sourced, when you're so full of your own love that you overflow, that's when you become truly magnetic. That's when you attract from overflow instead of lack. And that's what I'm committed to now, strengthening my vessel, filling my own cup, becoming so full of divine love that I don't need anyone to complete me. I choose to share my completeness with someone who matches my frequency. It can be him when he's healed or someone even better. But for now, I fill my cup. And that's a completely different energy and it changes everything. So tonight, if you're going through something similar, if you've been heartbroken, if a best friend or a lover avoided you or blocked you, or someone is removed from your life, or you're being taken for granted, if you're confused, if you feel like things are falling apart, I want you to hear this, that you are not being punished. You're being redirected. You're not going on a downward fall. You're not losing, you're not failing, you're being upgraded. This is your breakthrough. You're being broken open for the breakthrough. The breaking open is the breakthrough. The universe is calling you back to yourself, to expand your vessel, to yourself, to your wholeness, calling back to your truth, to your power, and to release everything that is no longer in alignment with your highest fullest self. I'm burping. That's me releasing everything that's not in alignment with my highest fullest self. And this is the most loving, perfect thing that could ever happen to you, the struggle that you're facing right now. So let's honor the challenge, let's honor the heartbreak, let's honor the endings, let's honor the chaos. Because it was all preparing you for the moment of upgrade. The moment we step through the divine clarity gateway together, the moment we claim our highest timeline. So let's continue. Let me know if you have questions or anything you want to share. Or you can just receive. Yeah, as I've mentioned, the most important relationship of all is the one with yourself. And the universe is calling you back to yourself, to your wholeness, to your truth, to your power. You are being upgraded and redirected. Let me share more about my story. So, my story from people pleaser to sovereign queen. And I'm sharing this because I want you to know that I'm not teaching all this from a place of perfect or a place of having it all figured out, because I don't. I'm teaching all of this from my own personal experiences and lessons that I'm still learning and processing. I was 20 when I got pregnant and gave birth to my son Alan, and I was young and scared. And that little girl in me didn't know her own value yet. I thought love was something you had to work for, prove yourself worthy of, and fight to keep. I made myself small so others would stay. I became a master people pleaser. I convinced myself that my worth was measured by how much I could sacrifice in a relationship. I settled and even chased men who didn't really realize my value and sought attention from people who gave me confusion. And I told myself that this was normal because somewhere deep inside I believed I didn't deserve better. I learned to earn love the only way I thought possible, by giving everything away. I was giving away my body, my money, my heart, my brain, my time, my energy. I overgave until I was empty. I was overextended until I broke. I posted this on my Facebook, by the way. I had the courage finally to post this. I was operating from lack, not wholeness. But that woman doesn't live here anymore. She woke up. She finally remembered who she really was. She healed and is continuously healing and evolving. And this recent retrograde showed me patterns I thought I'd healed already. It just asked me to close the old chapter completely. It asked me to look at where I'm still giving my energy away, still playing smaller than my soul calls me to be, and still settling for confusion when I deserve clarity. And I'm choosing to pass this test. I'm choosing to close that chapter. I'm choosing my new identity now. And I'm proclaiming this, declaring this with you. And I can't tell how many times I felt like I was a failure, how many times I've had to pull myself out of victim mode with resilience and self regulation, with dedication, with consistency, with commitment and practice, by standing my ground, because I choose to not allow myself the option of staying in the old identity, the old reality anymore. You have to stand your ground in the good times and even in the hard times. In the moments when you want to give up, you have to learn to tell yourself, to know, to believe there is a way. And even if I cannot see the way right now, there is a way. I have faith in that. There's a better way. There's a better person, a better way, a better situation. And this is what faith means. That faith is what separates those who manifest from those who don't. Now, I want to share another teaching on frequency. I recently attended Regan Hillier's masterclass in the Mind Valley Spiritual Summit. And she shared something there that I want to share with you. It's about your frequency. Your frequency is untouchable. Your purpose is untouchable. Your devotion is untouchable. Circumstances change, plans can shift, people can try to block you or sabotage your efforts. But when you're anchored in your truth, when you're rooted in your mission, when you're committed to your purpose, no one and nothing can take that away from you. So she experienced a recent challenge. Like she's about to fly from Costa Rica to LA, and then in the airport, she was stopped by the immigration officers, and then she was not able to go to LA. But anyway, she still did it through online broadcast. So she joined the Zoom session instead of being there live on LA. But then what she's sharing is that circumstances can change and happen, but everything is working out for you. So you adapt, you pivot, you find another way because you're not attached to the how. You're committed to the what and the why, your big why. And again, this is what we're activating tonight, like having a frequency so strong, so clear, so aligned with truth that nothing can knock you off your path. And the power of commitment with this high vibe frequency, meaning that you have the courage to pivot and adjust and adapt with the challenges. So when I say nothing can knock you off your path, it doesn't mean challenges won't come, because challenges would always come. They will always be there. In fact, when you're rising into your next level, challenges will be there because the old timeline often throws everything at you. So that's when I was talking to another client of mine where she said every time she up levels in her journey, she will lose a lot of money. Or like there's so much unexpected expenses that will come. So the old timeline often throws everything at you to challenge you, not to stop you, but to reveal your power and to strengthen you, to show you or ask you, can you stay in faith when circumstances look opposite? Can you trust the unseen when the scene looks chaotic and messy? Can you remain sovereign and faithful when everything external is trying to shake you? And when you pass the test, everything shifts. Your manifestations accelerate, your reality reorganizes, your highest timeline collapses into the present moment. Regan Hillier was also sharing this. She was already a spiritual teacher when she was still in a toxic relationship. So she broke off that relationship, and in 2 weeks she met her now most compatible divine soulmate, her partner now, her husband, who is a perfect match for her. But she had to let go of a toxic long-term relationship. So your highest timeline collapses into the present moment when we pass the test. And tonight, we're not just learning about truth as a concept, we're actually activating this truth as a frequency in your field, truth as the highest frequency. And if you're ready for that level of power, if you're ready for that level of clarity, that level of unshakable knowing, say yes or send me an emoji, and let's dive deep together. Thank you, my love. My loves. So you create your own reality. You know this, right? You create your own reality. You create and project your own reality. Not sometimes, not when you're high vibe enough, but this happens every moment, always, every breath. You're projecting your vibration and energy onto the screen of space, and that projection manifests as every person, every interaction, every circumstance in your life, in your entire life. So when something bad or negative happens, it means you gotta have an upgrade within you. You gotta look within you. People don't just show up because of how they're showing up. They show up because of what you're projecting and what you're vibrating. And then when you pass the test, everything will realign. So that's how it goes. With opportunities, with money, with everything. So when something shows up in your reality that you don't want, first you gotta stop blaming circumstances. First, we gotta stop blaming the person, and then we're gonna reverse engineer it. We're gonna reverse engineer or follow the energy back to its source. Trace that manifestation back by asking, what energy within me created this before the thing happened? Figure out which energy in you created the event. Which energy created it? Then change that energy at its source in your consciousness, in your state, in your identity. So for years, for me, I kept manifesting the same relationship pattern. Like men who couldn't really fully see my value. And I kept asking, why do I attract this? What's wrong with me? Honestly, it's not that. I trace it back to the energy I was projecting. I don't feel like I'm worthy of the most loving kind of love, clear, devoted kind of love, because I feel like I still have to work for it. I have to prove that I'm enough. I have that mindset within me. I have to work for something. I have to give to be given. I have to prove. And I'm still figuring it out, but that's the answer that I'm getting. I just have to be whole and complete on my own right now and don't depend on anyone and be in the receiving mode. Like receiving mode, receiving from the overflow, and then from that energy, I will give. So your energy and your vibration is creating your manifestations where you are not yet free. So you gotta do is to change at its source. For me, I need to change the energy. So I'm shifting to I'm worthy of clear, devoted love. I am more than enough. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to chase. I attract. And when you identify and shift the source energy, better people will start showing up. It's already happening in my life. I'm just like healing first so that my cup is overflowing. So I'm taking time. And instead of chasing, this is a clear download for me. Instead of chasing, now you do the choosing. That was such a clear download for me. Aleli, instead of chasing, now you do the choosing. Like, whoa, oh, that's so good. Yes. So this is the power of understanding that you create your reality. You're not a victim of circumstances. You're the creator of your experience. And we gotta drop the lower mind from ego to soul. And I understand why we keep falling back into old programming. When we're functioning from the lower mind, from the ego, you're functioning from circumstances, from limitation, from the illusion. When you're feeling tension, irritation, aggravation, like fears, like I can't or it's impossible, obsessively worried about what someone else is doing or saying or thinking, confusion and mental spinning, this is ego, this is circumstantial attachment. And this is your signal to shift to the higher mind. Shift from emotional, mental body attachment coming from lack, from the lower mind's interpretation to higher mind. Because soul desire, higher mind desire, feels calm, effortless, natural, peaceful, expansive, yet peaceful. And you'll know that. Like, of course, this is for me. Of course, this is mine. Like, oh, I'm so excited to have this in my life. That is the energy of the higher mind. And how do you shift from old programming to new reality, from lower mind to higher mind to truth? Shift from ego to soul. You simply drop the lower mind. You simply learn to drop it. Drop all the circumstantial reasoning, the circumstantial insistence. You just gotta release. Release the resistance. You breathe fresh new air. Open up, become more receptive. Embody that peace and quiet. And know that clarity and truth come when you transcend the limitation of mind and drop into the truth behind the illusion. This is where you access the energy that creates miracles, that creates worlds. And we all have access to this energy right now. The question is, how attuned are you to it? And for me, I've spent over a decade, a whole decade consistently training myself to become more aware, to bring subtle energies to my conscious awareness, to really come from a place of divine guidance, inspiration, and downloads, to have that faith, have that trust, and also the desire. Desire and trust balance. And not be distracted by circumstances. And be in the energy of, oh, of course, it is done, it's complete, it's fulfilled, it is mine. That energy. And this is what we're activating tonight. We're opening your soul star and your stellar gateway to connect you with the divine guidance directly. So let me give some real examples on identity shift in action. From shifting old programming to new reality in the moment when you catch yourself. First is the comparison trap. If ever you're scrolling on Instagram and you see someone living your dream, someone built their business and thriving, or traveling and living in abundance, or people manifesting a wonderful relationship and getting married or getting pregnant. I mean, if you desire to be a mom and you see people making babies and getting pregnant, the old programming says, why can't I have what they have? It works for everyone but me. Something may be wrong with me. The old identity spirals and takes it as evidence of unworthiness. But you remember your new identity, the one you're shifting into, and you catch it and you're more aware and you pause and you ask, is this really the truth? Or is this just my lower mind creating false narratives? So you choose, actually, this is proof. This is evidence that it's possible. I'm seeing my future reflected back to me. I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm always on time. I'm co-creating with the universe. If they can do it, so can I. I bless them. I bless that which I want. And I celebrate that what I'm seeing is my sign. That's the shift from old programming to new reality. It starts with awareness, then you create your new reality. You gotta say it to yourself, and then you live it. You really believe in it, and you act accordingly. Example 2, the unanswered message. Your specific person or your loved one hasn't replied in hours or days. Maybe it's been a week. Old programming creates catastrophic stories like, I might have said something wrong, I'm not loved, they're ghosting me, I'm not good enough for them. And old identity spirals into anxiety, checking your phone obsessively, drafting and deleting messages. But you've committed to your new identity. You catch the thought, you recognize it as your lower mind, not your highest truth, and then you remember. And then you ask, are you ready to release the old story? Are you ready to release the old story of I'm not enough, I'm not chosen? Would a version of me who already has this relationship be obsessing? Or would she be living her life? Would she be trusting and knowing she's chosen? So you choose the new identity, you redirect your energy, you self-regulate, you recalibrate, you embody the woman who is already chosen, who is already loved. You put the phone down, you go to your yoga, you call your best friend, you attend the masterclass activation like this, portal activation. You go to YouTube and then search for the most empowering master classes there, or guided meditation. You work on your purpose, you dance, you sing, you live your life. And from that state, everything shifts. Someone better will show up, or your partner will text you and reflect that love back to you, the love that you're giving yourself. So honestly, if someone is not loving you, it means you're not really loving yourself deeply. You got to start with deep, deep self-love. And you know, our partner and our parent and our children, they're our greatest triggers and greatest teachers. So they really point us back to ourselves. What do we need to heal and awaken within us? So from this state of the new identity, either your partner will love you better, or it will just dissolve, someone better will show up, or you realize you don't even want them anymore because you've upgraded your identity and it's no longer a match. And I know it's easier said than done, but this is what we gotta do. Next, launching your program or your business. You're about to put yourself out there, post that vulnerable content. You have that burning desire to share your gifts with the world. So your old programming would scream, I'm not qualified. What if it fails? People will judge me. You recognize it. This is preparing you for your next level. And the fear is actually proof you're about to break through. This is your ego trying to keep you in your old identity. And you recognize your new identity. This is the ego's last stand before my biggest breakthrough. This is my threshold, and I now choose my new identity. You breathe, you say, thank you, ego, for trying to protect me, but I'm remembering who I really am. I'm a divine creator, I'm a divine goddess creatrix. This new identity is ready. I was born for this. And then you step through, you launch your signature coaching program or your project, you hit publish, you claim your power. And that's escaping the matrix of old programming. You just expanded your vessel for the abundance that's coming in your life. Now, let me be really clear with you about something on your mission and your purpose. Your purpose is not something you're going to discover someday out there. It's not hiding in your future. It's something you remember. It's something you have within yourself. It's not something that you're earning through more achievements. It's not something external that you have to chase after or search for. It's actually the ancient frequency that's been humming underneath your system since you arrived in this timeline. You chose to be here in this world. Your purpose is encoded within your DNA, woven into the very fabric of your being. It's the song of your soul. It's something inside you that's been singing for lifetimes. It's a song, a melody, it's a whisper. It's always there present. It's not like we become something, we achieve something. It's not like you become a doctor or a parent. Those are roles that you step into, the skills you develop. But your purpose is something that you remember, you attune into, you let it rise within you from the inside out. And it's always been there. And you're uncovering it right now. Why are you here in this world? Why did your soul choose to come back to this 3D world? Ask that. Why are you here? And when you access this remembrance, when you stop searching and start embodying, purpose stops feeling like this exhausting mission, but you become the highest version of you. You become the path to your highest self. When you embody your mission fully, your decisions, your boundaries, your relationships will just mirror that highest frequency. Your creativity flows from source through you. It becomes an expression of your soul. When you remember from within, you stop performing for approval or validation. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You stop following others' programming and instructions and ideals and standards. You stop editing yourself to be pleasing or palatable to others. You stop being inauthentic and you finally become authentic. You have this purpose, your divine blueprint, the sacred soul contract, your mission you came here to fulfill, to lead. And when you do this, life rearranges itself to meet you exactly where you're meant to be. Opportunities will appear that weren't visible before. People show up who match your new frequency. Resources flow to support your mission. Synchronicities become your new normal. But you gotta remember your purpose. You gotta know, what are you committed to? What is your mission? What is something that is within you? What is something that you can offer? What is your unique divine soul gift that you can offer that the world needs right now? That is part of what we're activating tonight. That level of knowing, the level of embodied purpose, knowing what you're here in this world for. And when you know that, you have more clarity. That level of knowing, that level of trust, that you have a purpose. Let that sink in for a moment. And your purpose is something that you are, your unique divine soul gifts that you can give to the world. But the thing is, when you're stepping into this purpose, into your highest timeline of being in alignment with your purpose, you cannot wear the frequency of your higher self while being wrapped in the clothing of your old conditioning. You cannot embody divine clarity while still clutching onto fear-based identities of the past. You cannot rise into your purpose while still operating from survival patterns. It doesn't work that way. The old and the new cannot coexist in the same frequency. So we must dissolve what's false so that what's true can shine through. I repeat, we must dissolve what's false so what's true can shine through. The false self, the version of you that isn't your highest essence, is built from fragments of fear-based identities that you adopted to feel safe. Survival strategies you developed to protect yourself, imprints from your childhood programming, from negative conditioning, from school, from parents, from your country, that once served you but no longer serve you now. Versions of you that learned to shrink, to hide, to play small, so you wouldn't be rejected, you wouldn't be criticized, you wouldn't be abandoned. Your false self is the noise, the static, the interference that drowns out your soul signal. It's the voice that says, who do you think you are? You're not ready yet. What if you fail? What will people think of you? You're too much. You're not enough. And that's not you anymore. That's never been you. That's the false self. That's the conditioned self. The wounded self trying to keep you safe by keeping you small. Those layers, the fragments, the protective mechanisms. They were created in moments where you genuinely felt you needed protection and it served you before, but no longer now. Now you know that your soul is actually pure light. You know that, you know the truth. You know that you're always divinely guided and protected. Before our false self, we built walls, we created masks, we were unauthentic. We developed strategies to navigate a world that didn't always feel safe for us because we wanted to survive. That's from survival, our survival story, survival mindset. And those strategies served you before. And let us have compassion and honor the part of you that did its best to keep you safe. But now you're ready for something different. We're ready to dissolve the false self and set yourself free with the beautiful truth, your highest truth, that you're now liberating yourself from outdated patterns that no longer serve the person you're becoming. The recognition that you were never meant to live inside the limits built by your past. And truth doesn't fight distortion, it simply outshines it. It the light doesn't battle darkness, it just shines. And darkness naturally dissolves. When you embody your highest, fullest self and your light, you expand your vessel to allow more light in. You expand. Fear has nothing left to hold on to when you expand. And when your true self doesn't need to defeat your when your true self is just shining so brightly, it doesn't need to defeat your false self. It just shines so brightly that the false self naturally falls away like shadows at sunrise. So when you begin clearing these layers, when you start releasing the outdated identities, the survival patterns, the fear-based beliefs, you discover something within you. What remains is not a new identity, it's your original identity. It's just a remembrance. So we're just really outshining and embodying the truth, and then all the false versions of you will disappear, will be outshined by the true self, by your highest original identity. This is all a remembrance, a remembering of who you were before the world told you who to be, who you should be. It's who you were before you learned to perform for love, for survival. It's who you were before you decided you weren't enough. And this is why it's not about faking it till you make it. It's not about becoming something you're not. It's about pulling back what's blocking your light, removing the cloud so that the sun can simply shine. This is a great, great metaphor, the sun shining. The sun just shines. It's what it is. That's its nature. And we can't see the sun when clouds are in the way. But the sun is always shining. The clouds don't diminish the light of the sun. They're just temporarily there. The clouds are there temporarily, and they just temporarily obscure our view of the sun. But same with you, same with all of us. Your light, your true essence, your sunlight, your divine nature, your soul's radiance, it's always been shining. It's just that the conditioning, the wounds, the false identities, those are just clouds. And tonight, we're clearing those clouds away. And as the false dissolves, clarity emerges. And you begin to hear your inner knowing again. You begin to hear clearer, louder, more precise knowing. You walk differently, you talk differently, you think differently, you act differently, you choose differently. Not from pushing or struggling or trying to be someone you're not, but because truth is shining so bright, your body literally can't hold the old frequency anymore. It's upgraded, it's recalibrated, it's attuned to a higher vibration now. So you release the old versions of you that were created from stories of fear, validation, seeking, and survival mode. And you step into the true identity that was crafted from your soul, the identity that's always been waiting beneath the surface. And this is the moment your life stops being shaped by unconscious pattern and you start being shaped by your divine destiny. Before I move on to the next teaching, which is about detachment, I want to share um, how do you really align with your highest truth? For me, the question is, ask yourself, where am I out of integrity? Where am I out of integrity? This is a powerful practice that you can use tonight, moving forward, every day moving forward. Where am I out of integrity? It's in how you speak about yourself when no one's listening. Maybe it's in the stories you're still telling about your past, or you know that you're actually fooling yourself, or you're not being fully honest with yourself or with someone. Maybe it's in the way you're holding back your gifts because you're afraid of judgment, or where maybe you're in a relationship where you're not being fully authentic and you're just trying to prove yourself. Scan your life with honest and compassionate awareness. Where are you out of integrity with your purpose? Where are you out of integrity in your relationships? Where are you out of integrity in your work? Where are you out of integrity in how you speak about yourself and how you project yourself and how you show up? And this is not about judgment or shame. This is about awareness, because you can shift what you're not aware of. The first step is awareness. And from that place of awareness, you can begin to release. Release the control, release the grasp, release the survival patterns, release the shrinking and pleasing and hiding and over explaining, release the performing and proving and pretending. And instead, you come back to the original frequency of who you actually were before the world told you to be something else. Before you learned and before you decided that you had to earn your worth. That was my personal experience. Before you believed or thought you weren't enough exactly as you are, you come back to the original frequency of who you were, who you actually are, before the world told you to be something you're not. That version of you, the unconditional love, the pure love frequency, the whole version of you, it's still there. And tonight you're answering the call, and it is calling you home. Now let us continue with the next teaching on detachment. With seeking clarity, because this is the Divine Clarity Gateway, I want you to remember that we gotta detach ourselves from the specific answers or the how or the mental attachment. And we gotta remember the importance of detachment and the difference between soul desire and mental attachment. This is very important in magnetism, manifestation, transcending circumstances, and creating the life that you desire. Detachment is not about not wanting your desire. Detachment is about releasing the lack mindset around your desire. You're releasing the lack mindset that's not aligned with having the thing that you desire. And the energy we're going for is absolute faith and certainty. You just know that it is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. You don't worry, you don't obsess. Like our next breath. Do you worry about your next breath? Do we check if there will be oxygen on your next inhale? Do you check your phone obsessively to see if oxygen texted you back? Do you obsess about where you'll sleep tonight? No, because you know those things are being handled. That's the energy we're going for. You still want your money, you want your person, you want your dream life, but you know it's already done. So there's no mental stress, tension, emphasis, or push and pull, no pulling, no needing, no chasing. And that's where we become magnetic. The energy of knowing. You don't chase your desires, you embody the frequency of having them, and then they're drawn to you. Like your next breath, like your heartbeat, you allow yourself to receive because you know it's yours. And we release the attachment, the problematic kind of attachment, the mental body attachment, because that's the lower mind created agony and desperation. And we don't want that. When you know something is yours, when you know something is yours, you release the grip, the grippy attachment. You don't experience attachment when you know something is yours. You release it, you experience peace. This or someone better. This or someone, always this or someone better. And that's a lesson that I had to relearn. Releasing the grip, stop needing your desire. Then that's coming from a place of lack when you need a desire. Come from burning desire, coming from pure love frequency. Release the grip. If it's yours, it will come back. If it's not, then someone better is coming. And you shift to knowing that you're worthy of love. You keep choosing yourself first, and you keep living your life fully, and you keep releasing with healing and peace, and with divine knowing within you that you're safe and you're perfect. Everything is perfect. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So we're going to release what's complete right now, because the truth is that you cannot activate the new while clinging to the old. You cannot step into your highest timeline while still holding on to the past. So we're going to release first before we activate the relationships that have run their course, identities that no longer fit, patterns that keep you small, stories that no longer serve you, beliefs that limit your expansion. I want you to write down right now, what do you want to release? And then we're going to activate. After this, we're going to activate the 8 divine clarity codes. But first, we got to release. We must make space. We got to release the old beliefs that limit your expansion, stories that no longer serve you. We must make space. We must release. We must let go. Not from a place of force or rejection, but from a place of honoring what was, all the lessons and the growth, while making room, space for what's coming, for what's aligned for you right here, right now. So I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen. Please don't skip this step. Please do this. This is important. Go get your journal and pen and take a deep breath. Place your hand in your heart and ask yourself, ask your soul, your higher self, your inner knowing, what am I ready to release? I want you to listen what comes up. Don't judge it, don't analyze, don't make it mean anything about you. Just witness it and just make it freely flowing. Just allow it to flow. Just write down, what are you ready to release? Maybe they're old stories about your worthiness, a relationship that's no longer aligned, even if you still love them. Whew. Or patterns of people pleasing. For me, that's it. Patterns of people pleasing that drain your energy. Or old patterns of I need to prove myself, or fear of being fully seen in your power. Maybe it's scarcity thinking that keeps you playing small. Maybe it's the need to work hard, and that's intertwined with the need to prove yourself to everyone or to anyone. Maybe particular person like your loved one or your parents, your mom, your dad, needing to prove myself to my blank, to my mom, to my dad. Exhaustion from overgiving and under receiving. That's my particular wound that I want to release. Exhaustion from overgiving and under receiving, that I'm releasing that. Resentment that you've been holding on to. Anything that is still attached to that old version of you that shrinks to make others comfortable. Or maybe guilt or blame, self-blame for putting yourself first, for choosing yourself, prioritizing yourself. Maybe it's blame for past mistakes. Maybe it's shame for about your desires. For me, I release the mindset of single shaming. I shame myself when I'm single. I love myself. That I'm whole and complete. That's my new mindset. So all of these mental gunk and belief systems that you're ready to release, or a person, specific person, the belief that you have to always sacrifice and struggle to succeed. Whatever comes up for you, I want you to write it down. Don't overthink. Don't censor yourself. Just let it flow from your soul onto your page. And this is your sacred work right now. This is freeing, honest liberation. So I want you to just write down everything. And you can, after writing down, you can read what you wrote either silently in your mind or out loud if you feel called, and really feel it, really see it. Like, I release this and this and this in my life. And really acknowledge that this is what I'm releasing. I'm choosing to leave this behind as I step through the divine clarity gateway portal tonight. And if there's anyone in your life, past or present, who you need to release, who you're still energetically tied to, who you still may still love, or who you have deep feelings for, or who showed up during this retrograde in your thoughts, in your dreams, in your heart, in your life, just suddenly, oh wow, you just met all of a sudden, or just texted you all of a sudden, or maybe he's the one who ghosted you. Let's release them together right now. And this is karmic and soul contract healing work that you need to do to release what's complete and ground into embodied truth and clarity. I'm just going to give you a minute for the practice, and then we'll do the releasing. I just want you to write down everything that you want to release in your life. Just checking the chat. You can also share in the chat if you want, or you can, of course, send me a WhatsApp message, or you can just write down in your journal. All right. Let me know if you're done. I'll give you a minute. I'll play music. Actually, if I play music, I think YouTube will catch it as copyright. But let's check. Let me know if you're done with the um journaling work. Just write it down. Like, really, really, really take time to write them down. And I'm just gonna get the candle. It's there in my bedside. And then we're gonna do the 8 divine clarity codes activation after this. All right. All right. Wait, I'll just get the candle. Hold on. Wait, where's my control? Hold on. I have my very beautiful candle and green candle with selenite heart holder, candle holder. I'm gonna light the candle for us. And let me just share my screen. Okay. Hold on. Can I find it? Okay, there. I lost my screen. There. All right. There. I'm gonna light my candle. Lighting it now. You have your own, then that's great. You can also light your own candle if you want, but I can do it for all of us. Now I want you to place both hands over your heart and repeat after me, out loud if you can, or silently if you prefer, and just say yes. Thank you, and then say the name or a specific situation. If that is someone, then say the name of that someone specific, or just say thank you. Thank you for all the lessons and the love. I'm grateful for the joy, the growth, and everything you brought into my life. I bless my past choices as openings to greater love and expansion. I release all regret and resentment. I forgive myself fully and accept myself completely. I release what no longer serves my highest good. I release all that is complete. I call back all of my energy that I have scattered, given away, or lost to people, places, and situations. I reclaim my power now. I'm whole, I'm sovereign, I'm free. I release with love. I release with gratitude. I release with grace. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the growth. This chapter is complete. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. So it is, and so it is. Now, if you're able to safely burn it, I invite you to burn the paper as a symbolic release. But for me, I wrote it down actually in my journal because I didn't want to burn it, but I wrote it down here, everything that I want to release. Here, I wrote it down. You can say, I release you with love. I heal with peace. I open up to the light. I also say that mantra. And yeah, burn the paper as a symbolic release and watch it transform into smoke and ash, and that's a physical representation of your transmutation. So that's why it's also good to burn. If you can burn it safely, you can. I do this ritual sometimes full moon, sometimes new moon, but it's more stronger when it's a full moon. And if you can burn it safely, you can bury it in the earth, release it into running water, tear it up into tiny pieces, and throw it away. So I have one that I burnt and then I wrote it again just because I want a copy. But I also burnt last not last week, 2 weeks ago. And then after that I went to a dance festival. But before that I did a ritual. And then I met amazing people in the dance festival. So I want you to simply place your hand on the paper that you wrote, or if it's in your mind, then also you can touch your heart or your third eye and your third eye and say, I release this now, it is done. This chapter is complete. I'm letting this go. I forgive, I release, I let go with loving ease. And this is important because this is the energetic act of release, the physical action that tells your subconscious mind, this is complete, I'm letting this go. And so I want you just to close your eyes, feel it into your body, the release that you've done. Feel the lightness, feel the spaciousness, feel the freedom, feel your heart becoming open. Feel it, sense the relief. And every time you exhale, use your breath. Every time you exhale, you release everything that you're holding on to with tight grip. And every time you inhale, intend that you are creating room for your new reality, for your highest timeline to enter, to flow through you. Making space for the highest timeline to unfold into the present moment. Opening the doorway for miracles to rush in your life. Just be in the space, your eyes closed or your eyes open with a soft gaze, and just being in this moment, taking in all the love for yourself, your highest path, downloading the frequencies of courage and honesty and commitment and worthiness, and feeling how your soul, your angels are celebrating you right now. Use your breath. As you inhale, you can gently affirm, I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. And as you exhale, gently affirm, I forgive, I release, I let go with loving ease. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, healing and cleansing every single part of my body. And when you're ready, you can slowly and gently open your eyes. Yes. So these are the mantras that you can say when you want to bless the past. I like this. I bless my past choices as openings to greater love and expansion. I actually revamped this for my own. So if you want, um, you can revamp it. So I just want to share my revamped version. I release you with love. I heal with peace. I open up to the light. Thank you for all the lessons and the growth. I bless my past choices as openings to greater love and expansion. I release all regret and resentment. I forgive myself fully and accept myself completely, and I step into peace, trust, stillness, gratitude, joy, clarity, freedom, and bliss. I open up my heart and soul fully to divine love, abundance, wealth, wisdom, beauty, grace, ease, flow, harmony, synchronicities, power, peace, prosperity, and miracles. I am highly intuitive, deeply grounded, and I know with absolute faith and certainty. The answers come to me from divine wisdom flowing through me. I'm whole, I am complete, I am more than enough, and I'm ready, willing, and available to receive infinite, unlimited blessings now. I'm a wondrous vessel expanding to receive the highest love. I'm aligned with my soul purpose and limitless potential, and I'm fully connected with my promised people. I'm filled with unstoppable power and magnetic energy to what's truly meant for me. I share my unique divine gifts and talents, and I give massive value to the world. I'm radiant, strong, confident, charismatic, courageous, brilliant, glowing, charming, healthy, and happy. I'm my highest self. I am my highest self. I am my highest self. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. If you want, you can create that, or you can, if you want a copy of mine, then I'll send it to you. So I revamp it in a way that I say this daily now. I've been saying this the past week, and I just want you to keep feeling this, really letting it soak in all parts of your body, in your mind, heart, and body, your spirit. This allow this to be your daily mantra, and let the words sink in, to be instilled into every level of your system, every belief level, every cell of your body. And yeah, I want you to feel how your heart is feeling, holding these words. This is your truth. This is your reality. This is who you are. And I want you to have this daily mantra that you can say again and again whenever you need to remind your soul who you truly are. You need to remind yourself who you really are, your infinite soul. When you feel triggered, when you're about to take action, and your mantra will recalibrate your entire system back to your highest truth. All right. How are you feeling? Now that we have released, we are moving to the most important part of our masterclass, the Divine Clarity Codes activation. So these are ancient frequencies that have been dormant within your system, encoded in your DNA, waiting patiently for this exact moment to be activated, and we turn them on tonight. And so I want you to get comfortable, really comfortable. You can sit or lie down, whatever allows your body to relax most deeply, and you're going to just close your eyes, or just with your eyes open with a soft gaze, just listen to the wisdom that's flowing through. I'm burping, by the way. We're releasing anything that is not in alignment with the codes. So your only job is to receive, to open and to allow, not to figure anything out, not to even wonder, is this activation working or not? Just let the frequencies, through the law of entrainment, through the activation by the power of words, just let these high vibe frequencies wash through you and recalibrate your system at a cellular level. Recalibrate your system at the cellular DNA level. And these are not just words that I'm speaking, these are energetic transmissions. This is an activation. And even though your brain doesn't understand everything, your soul will understand, your body will understand, your energy field will understand. By the power of words, your word is your wand, law of entrainment, we get uplifted by the highest frequency in the room, and the power of energy healing. As a Reiki master teacher, as a master energy healer, I'm here to send healing light to all of us here in the circle. I want you to just trust that, to surrender to that, and allow that. Are you ready? Say yes in the chat or give me emojis. That's amazing. I just want you to take a deep breath. Let's begin. Code number 1, worthiness. This is the foundation of everything. Place your hand on your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly, and feel the warmth of your palm. Feel your heartbeat beneath your palms or your fingertips. And just breathe. Worthiness is not something you earn. It's not a prize you win. It's not a destination you reach after you've healed enough or achieved enough. Worthiness is something you remember. You were born worthy. The moment you took your first breath, you were worthy, not because of anything you did, but simply because you exist. Your very existence is proof of your worthiness. And you don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to become better to deserve it. Every single cell in your body carries the imprint of divine worthiness. You're worthy. It's woven in your DNA. You're worthy. You don't need to chase because you're worthy. You're wanted. You have unique divine soul gifts that the world needs, that only you can offer. You're worthy now, exactly as you are, with all your flaws, your mistakes, your humanness. And I want you to repeat after me out loud if you can, or silently in your mind. I'm worthy simply because I exist. I'm worthy of love, abundance, joy, peace, and miracles. I'm worthy of my desires. I'm worthy of my dreams. I'm worthy of my highest timeline. My worthiness is inherent. My worthiness is eternal. It's unshakable. I release the lie that I have to earn my worth. I release the belief that I'm not enough. I embrace the truth that I was created worthy and will always be worthy. I embrace the truth that I was created worthy and I will always be worthy. Feel this truth anchoring into every cell of your body now. Feel it sinking into your bones. Feel it expanding through your energy field. Feel your heart expanding. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your entire being softening into this truth. You're worthy. You've always been worthy and you always will be worthy. It is done. It's complete. It is fulfilled. So be it and so it is. The worthiness code is now activated within your field, anchored, integrated, and instilled. Nothing I do or don't do can change my worthiness. Remember that. Code number 2, honoring your energy, the sacred boundary. Your energy, your precious, sacred, irreplaceable life force energy. This is your most valuable resource, more valuable than time. Your energy is more valuable than money or any external measure of success. Your energy is you. It's your essence in motion. It's your soul expressing through form. It's your creative power made manifest. You may have given this sacred energy away freely to those people who didn't know your value, who didn't honor you, to situations that drained you, to confusing situations that are no longer in alignment, to obligations that didn't serve your soul, to relationships where you were always the one giving, to work that depleted you, to others' needs while ignoring your own. And tonight, you're done. No more. No more of this. No more energy leaks. Today, tonight, right now, in this moment, you reclaim your energy as sacred energy. I want you to close your eyes or your eyes open with a safe, soft gaze. Your eyes open with a soft gaze or your eyes closed. Imagine a beautiful sphere of golden light surrounding your entire body. This is your energetic field, your aura, your sacred space. You see it, you feel it, you know it's there. This is your space, your energy, your sovereignty. You imagine yourself in a golden egg, golden bubble of light. Nothing, no person, no situation, no obligation has the right to take your energy without your conscious permission. If there are any cords, hooks, or attachments to people, places, or situations that are draining your energy, cut them now. Cut the cords now. You can imagine you have big scissors and really physically cut them in front of you, like with your fingers as scissors. You might see them as threads of light. You might feel them as heaviness in certain parts of your body. Maybe you can touch that certain part of your body that needs healing. Or you might just sense it with your inner knowing. Don't judge what you find, just witness it with compassion. And you can just say, I release these cords now with love and kindness. Imagine cutting these cords, karmic hooks and obligations. Again, you can visualize your fingers as golden scissors, or you can also ask for assistance from Archangel Michael's sword of light, or simply see them dissolving in violet flame in front of you. And as you cut each cord, say, I release this with love. I reclaim my energy now. I am sovereign, I am whole, I'm complete, I'm more than enough. And after you cut these cords, watch as your energy returns to you, flowing back into your golden sphere, your golden egg of light, making it brighter, fuller, and more vibrant. Feel yourself becoming whole again, complete within yourself, and with strength and conviction, you say, I honor my energy as sacred. I honor my energy as sacred. I honor my energy as sacred. I only give my energy to what nourishes, uplifts, and aligns with my highest good. I have full permission to protect my peace. My yes is powerful. My yes comes from overflow and not from obligation. I'm not responsible for making others happy or for fixing others. I'm not responsible for making others comfortable at the expense of my own truth. I guard my energy lovingly. This is an act of self love. And I commit to this now moving forward. Just feel this truth settling in your body. Feel it becoming your new reality, your baseline. Feel the power of honoring your own energy. It is done, it's completed, it's fulfilled, so be it, and so it is. Remember, you're allowed to have boundaries. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to protect your peace. This is an act of self-care. And this is coming from a place of protected energy. And you're giving from overflow. Code number 3, discernment. Trusting your inner compass. Discernment is not the same as judgment. Discernment says, this doesn't feel aligned for me. This isn't my path. This is my energy. This isn't my truth. And that's okay. And it simply knows what's true for you. It may be true for others, but it may not be true for you. Others' lies for you. Others' truth may be a lie for you. So know what's true for you. And your body knows. Your body always knows the truth. Always. So place your hand on your belly now, your power center, your gut, your second brain. This is where your discernment lives, your gut. This is where your body's wisdom speaks. This is where your soul's knowing resides. Take a deep breath into your belly and feel it expand. Feel the power there. I'm directing healing energies to your belly, to your solar plexus. You can touch both your solar plexus and your sacral chakra now. 2 inches above your belly, 2 inches below your belly, and I'm directing healing energies to your belly right now, where your soul knowing resides. Feel it expand. Feel your power expanding. It is done, it is complete, it is fulfilled, so be it, and so it is. Your body knows. And I want you to touch your heart, or one hand on your heart, other one on your belly, and repeat after me. Say this out loud with me, or you can just say yes. You can simply say yes and receive. I trust my inner knowing completely and absolutely. I can discern what is true and what is false, what is aligned and what is not, what is mine and what belongs to someone else. I can feel the difference. My body is my compass. My gut is my guide. My soul's whispers are louder than the world's noise. My discernment is clear, strong, and unwavering, and I trust myself completely. Just want to add to this, I can feel the difference between fear and wisdom, between ego and soul, between illusion and truth. I trust the yes that lights me up. I honor the no that protects me. I follow the inner knowing that guides me. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Feel the power in your belly, in your heart, being activated now. Feel your solar plexus glowing with golden light, or your sacral chakra glowing with light, the light of your personal power, your inner knowing, your sovereignty. And know from now, moving forward, you don't need anyone to tell you what's true for you. You don't need permission from anyone else but yourself. You are now trusting yourself fully and completely. You don't need validation to follow your inner guidance. You have the courage to follow your heart, your gut, your soul, and you know, and that's enough. Knowing from within you. The discernment code is now activated, embodied, and alive in your system. Next, code number 4. This is magnetism or effortless attraction. This is something that I'm embodying in myself right now. Because honestly, I was tempted to fly and splurge and go to another country to chase someone. You are not a chaser. You are not a convincer. You're not a beggar. You're not a pleader. You're a magnet. This is something that I tell myself daily. You're a magnet, Aleli. You're a powerful attractor, a magnet of everything that matches your frequency. I want you to embody this. And when you're in alignment with your truth, when you honor your energy, when you trust your discernment, when you embody these codes, especially the magnetism codes, you become magnetic. Magnetic in an authentic way. Magnetic in a, this is who I am, this is my frequency, and the right people, opportunities, and blessings can't help but be drawn to me. Way. This is the way. It doesn't beg. If you're a magnet, you don't beg the metal to come to you. You don't wonder if the magnet is worthy of attracting the metal. You're just magnetic, and everything in alignment will be naturally drawn to you. And this is your natural state when you're in alignment. This is who you really are beneath the conditioning, the wounds, the fear. So I want you to just imagine yourself. You can close your eyes, or your eyes open with a soft gaze. Imagine yourself glowing with radiant light, your authentic essence, your soul signature, your unique frequency that no one else on this planet has but you. And see this light expanding outward from your heart, creating ripples through the quantum field, touching everything and everyone, broadcasting your soul's truth. All of the right people, the soul made connections, the business opportunities, the financial abundance, the creative inspiration, the perfect circumstances, the divine synchronicities, all of it, drawn effortlessly and easily to your light. Because you're being who you truly are, and what's meant for you cannot resist. Now repeat after me. I'm a powerful magnet for my highest good. I effortlessly attract what is meant for me. I don't chase. I embody and allow the right people, opportunities, and blessings find me easily. I trust the magnetic power. I repeat, I trust the magnetic power of my aligned frequency. I'm done chasing. I simply am. I'm done convincing. I'm done proving. I simply am me. And that is more than enough. I trust that what's mine will find me. I trust that I don't have to force, control, or manipulate, or chase, or beg. I trust the magnetic power of my aligned frequency. Feel this magnetic power pulsing through you now, radiating from your heart, expanding through your entire field, and you embody it. Everything, abundance, love, peace, and joy, everything flows to you. You vibrate at your highest frequency, and they just naturally appear in your life. That's the power of magnetism. That's the power of alignment. It is done, it's completed, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Whew. The magnetism code is now activated, anchored, and embodied. Next, sovereignty code number 5, the ultimate authority. So this is your birthright. This is your power. This is who you truly are beneath every layer of conditioning that taught you to give your power away. Sovereignty means you're the ultimate authority in your life. Not your parents, not your partner, not your friends, not society, not your boss, not the experts, not even me as your coach. You are the queen, you are the king, you are the sovereign ruler of your reality. And no one else gets to tell you who you are. No one else gets to define your worth. No one else gets to decide your path. No one else gets to dictate your choices. No one else gets to control your energy. You're sovereign, you're complete, you're absolute. You are the queen of your own life. You're the goddess of your own reality. You can't give away your power anymore and then complain that you feel powerless. No more. Sovereignty means you own your life, all of it, the good, the challenging, the messy, the beautiful. Sovereignty means I don't need you to complete me. I choose to walk alongside you, with you, because it brings joy to my soul, but I'm complete. I'm the author of my own life. I'm the creator of my reality, and I choose what is truly meant for me. I choose what is in alignment with me. And I'm grounded, centered, and unshakable in my power. Now repeat after me with strength and conviction. Like, say it like you mean it with feelings. I'm sovereign in my life. I'm the ultimate authority of my reality. No one has power over me unless I give it away. And I choose to keep my power. I choose, I decide, I create. I'm the artist painting the canvas of my life. I'm whole within myself. I share my wholeness from a place of overflow. I'm sovereign, I'm powerful. I am free. It's done, it's completed, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Feel it, soak it in every cell of your being, every belief system, every area, every aspect of your life, every part of your body, of your being, your heart, mind, and soul. The sovereignty code is now activated, embodied, and alive. Code number 6, abundance. So abundance is your natural state. It's not something you earn. It's your natural state. It's your birthright. And abundance is everywhere. You are made out of the power that created billions of stars, the infinite galaxies. Abundance is everywhere. And we can all have it all. I will be activating this more in the next portal, because in the 1212 Advanced Goddess State Consciousness portal, it's more on really creating more of what you wanted to create in 2025 that you weren't able to. So that's, I feel, for most of all, it's abundance. Yes, we will be more focused on abundance in the next portal. But for now, I want you to know that abundance, it starts in consciousness. It starts in energy, in the unseen. It doesn't start in the physical realm. It comes from the consciousness of abundance, in the knowing, the embodiment that I am abundant. And you don't attract abundance by working harder. You attract abundance by aligning with the consciousness of abundance. And once you truly align, once you know at the cellular level that abundance is your truth, the physical manifestations have to follow, because it's the law of the universe. So now, I want you to just close your eyes, or your eyes open with a soft gaze. Imagine a golden waterfall of light pouring down from the cosmos above you. This is pure abundance, the energy of infinite, overflowing, abundant energy, unlimited, overflowing. See it flowing through your crown chakra, down through your body, filling every cell with golden liquid light. This is the frequency of abundance, and let it fill you, let it overflow from you, let it spill out from you, and allow it to really soak it all in. The frequency of golden liquid light coming from the heavens to your crown, to your entire body, to every area of your life. You are meant to be abundant and peaceful and prosperous. You are meant to overflow, to have more than enough, so much abundance that you can share, that you can splurge, that you can save also, and you can spend, and you can give, you can create, you can play, you can enjoy, and you can bless others. This is your natural state. This is your divine design. This is your birthright. And now, if you want, you can recite or repeat after me these activation affirmations, or you can just simply say yes and receive. I'm abundant in all ways, financially, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly from expected and unexpected sources in increasing amounts from all directions. I release the lie of scarcity. I embrace my truth as an abundant being. I'm a channel for abundance. It flows to me, through me, and as me. It is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Abundance code now activated. I know this is a lot, so we have two more. Please drink. It's powerful, I'm telling you. I just want you to feel all these abundance frequency, love frequency, anchoring into your entire being, to your cells, into your DNA, to your energetic field. I want you to really open up your arms or your hands or your heart. Know and understand that you are a channel for divine abundance and love. Let it flow. This is what activation is. You're embodying it, you're anchoring it in your body. So, love, code number 7. You're made of love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for life itself. Love is the highest frequency. When you operate from love, you align with the most powerful force in existence. Nothing is stronger than love. Nothing is more magnetic, more healing, more transformative, more miraculous than love. There's this chapter in the book The Greatest Salesman in the World by Ogmandino. I always quote this in my webinar when it comes to um, serving your promised people, because I love how um he teaches about how love is the greatest secret of success in all mankind. Um Wait, let's search the there. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of people, and until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. I will greet this day with love in my heart. So love is the greatest force in the universe. Only love can open the hearts of people, and love is actually your greatest weapon. Everything is made of love. You are made of love. You are love in action. So now I want you to take a deep breath and breathe in love. Breathe pure, divine, unconditional love, the love that Source has for you, the love that your soul is. And I want you to exhale anything that is not love: fear, doubt, unworthiness, pain, resentment, anger, unforgiveness, regret, guilt, shame. And if you can just close your eyes and imagine your heart right now, at the center of your chest, the center of your being, beginning to open like a lotus flower, emerald green petals blooming, unfurling slowly, gently, revealing a brilliant pink and gold light at the center of your heart. Imagine this blooming inside you, your heart's true essence, your love frequency. This is your soul's highest truth. And from this open heart space, I want you to feel that you are loved and you are loving and you are the essence of love. Not because of what you do, but simply because of who you are, because you exist. The universe loves you, your angels love you, I love you, and you love you. And beneath all the wounds, you love yourself fully, completely, and unconditionally. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . .
. . . 。 . . . . . 。 .
Fully, completely, and unconditionally. and commit to this love from now moving forward. If you want to say the affirmations with me, you can open your eyes, or you can just simply repeat after me, or say yes, and really feel these words in your heart. I am love, I am loved, I am loving, I'm worthy of deep, pure, unconditional love, and I receive it now. I love myself completely and unconditionally, exactly as I am in this very moment. Feel yourself saturated in love, overflowing with love, becoming love. It is done, it's completed, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. The love code is activated now, anchored and embodied in every cell of your being. Now, last but not the least, we were talking about purpose earlier, and this is the integration of all codes. So the 12-12 portal will be focused on abundance, love, and purpose. Abundance, love, and purpose. So I'll see you again until December 12th. But I want you to understand that your purpose is something you remember. It's a frequency that you will remember when you release the old stories. And your soul chose this life, this body, this your family, this lifetime, this place where you're in, because your soul has a mission, your soul has a calling. You're a unique expression of divine intelligence that only you can bring through in the way only you can bring it. Your purpose is not just what you do, it's not just your career, but it is who you are. And it is about being truly, fully yourself. So now I want you to place one hand on your heart. You can close your eyes or your eyes open with a soft gaze. One hand on your heart, the other one on your belly, or both hands on your heart. And ask your soul, not your mind, but your soul, what did I come here to do? What did I come here to be? What is my soul's deepest calling? And I just want you to listen, not with your mind trying to figure it out, but with your heart receiving the truth. Why are you here? Who are you here for? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you know? Why did you incarnate at this exact moment in human history? Why did your soul choose this life? How are you a unique expression of divine intelligence? What is it that only you can bring through in this world? How can you touch the world with your gifts? Just sit with this. Your purpose may not come in words, but it may come with an image, a vision, a knowing, a feeling of warmth, of expansion, a sensation, a memory, a pull towards something you've always loved. And now I want you to just repeat after me. I remember why I came here. I remember my purpose. I remember my soul's calling. I remember who I truly am. I'm here to shine my light, to share my gifts, and serve in my unique way. My purpose is who I really am, and I embody it fully now. I trust my path, I trust myself. I trust my soul's guidance. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And feel the purpose code lighting up your entire being now, from your root chakra all the way up to your crown and beyond. Every chakra glowing with brilliant light, every cell activated with purpose, your entire energy field radiating your soul's mission and calling. You are here on purpose. I remember my purpose now. It is done, it's complete, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. And with a smile on our faces, let's slowly and gently open our eyes. Your purpose code is now activated, integrated, embodied, and alive. And all your 8 divine clarity codes are now online and in your system. So I want you to rest later, trust the process, honor your integration, drink lots of water. And now I want to just activate your soul star. So this is above your crown chakra. There are higher dimensional chakras that connect you to your higher self, highest self actually. Your soul's purpose and contracts, your spiritual guidance team, the Akashic records, source consciousness itself. And I just want you to also, as we do this, you're gonna meet your 2026 high self. This is the last part of our portal activation, the quantum timeline merge. This is the version of you has already walked the path you're about to walk, was already integrated everything we've activated tonight, all 8 codes, and your higher chakras, your divine support system, your angels. This is the version of you who's living fully in their purpose, their power, their truth. Maybe it's not 2026, maybe it's 2027. Take your time, but we are activating your highest self. The highest self was really already manifested the desires you're currently calling in, who has healed the wounds you're currently working through, who has become the person you are becoming right now. All right? And then after this, we will do the final activation and healing. I just changed higher self to highest self here, your highest self. All right, so I just want you to, this is the last final activation that we're doing today. And I just want you to just trust the process as we seal all of this together now. I just want you to close your eyes or your eyes open with a soft gaze. I just want you to imagine a brilliant white golden star about 6 to 7 inches above the top of your head. And this is your soul star chakra. This is where your soul's wisdom lives, your Akashic records, your soul contracts, your past life experiences, your soul purpose encoded before you even incarnated. See the star beginning to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, spinning, pulsing with light. And imagine a beam of pure golden white light shooting up from your soul star, going higher and higher. Maybe 2 to 3 feet above your head. Just visualize it going higher and higher, even higher, shimmering with gold and white and pearly iridescent light. And you reach your stellar gateway, the chakra that connects you directly to source, to your divine infinite soul, to infinite intelligence of the universe, to creator of all that is. High above you, high above you. You can touch your heart, one hand on your heart, the other one in your belly. You're accessing cosmic consciousness now. Divine downloads are coming, flowing to you now. Feel your soul star and your stellar gateway being activated. Waves of golden white light energy flowing down through your crown, through your entire body, all the way down to your root into the earth. You're a bridge between heaven and earth. You're a channel for divine light. You are a vessel for divine wisdom. With each breath, your higher chakras are becoming more activated, more open. And from this expanded state of consciousness, you may set these intentions with me. I activate my soul star chakra now. I'm connected to my soul wisdom. I remember my soul contracts and I heal with peace. I release with love. I access my highest purpose. I activate my stellar gateway chakra now. I'm connected to source. I'm one with divine intelligence. I receive divine guidance easily and clearly. I'm connected to my highest self across all timelines and dimensions. I receive clear guidance from my highest self. And I want you to just connect with your highest self. Talk to your highest self. Ask your highest self for guidance now. Do you have any questions you want to ask? Show me the way to get there. How do I get there? Now you're receiving downloads. How can I be a clearer channel for the highest frequencies of light, love, and truth? You're receiving and transmitting divine energy easily and effortlessly. You're serving your promised people. You're sharing your gifts. You're creating massive impact and value. Ask your highest self, the highest self that is already living the life of her dreams, surrounded by your entire team of spirit guides, your divine support, every single moment of every single day of your life. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors of divine light, your ascended masters, and creator of all that is itself. They're here and they're guiding you. Connect with your highest self. What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to embody? What do I need to commit to? What do I need to do? What do I need to become? What lessons do I still need to learn? What is the next inspired action step that will bring me closer to you? Show me the way to get there. How do I get there? Easily and effortlessly. Take me there. Just listen to anything that comes through you. Trust whatever comes. Calling upon the angels, Archangel Michael, Guardian of Light, Protector, Raphael, Divine Healer, Gabriel, Messenger of Truth, Uriel, the Bringer of Wisdom. Guide me, illuminate my path with your golden light. I call upon all the angels, the guides, beings of highest light to serve, to help me right now, to be able to serve fully and completely. How do I become in alignment with my soul purpose and expand to the next level of my soul evolution and my highest good? Surround me, support me, guide me. Please be here with me now. As you connect with your highest self, you can say, I'm opening my heart, my mind, and my soul to receiving wisdom and more love, more abundance, more guidance in whatever way is perfect for me. Just listen to any word or whisper. You can see visions. And you can say thank you for your spirit guides, to your highest self, and say, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm open. I'm committed, I'm confident, I'm courageous. It is done, it's complete, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Now, how are you? Can you open your eyes and come back to the present moment? This is deep work that we're doing. So I just want you to say the final activation with me. All right, let's say this all together with your hands on your heart still, or hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. I'm clear in my vision. I'm worthy of all I desire. I honor my energy as sacred. I trust my inner knowing completely. I'm magnetic and irresistible in my truth. I'm sovereign and powerful. I'm abundant in all ways. I'm love and I am loved. I'm aligned with my divine purpose. My soul star is activated and blazing with light. My stellar gateway is open and receiving divine wisdom. My angels and guides walk with me always. I have merged with my 2026 higher self. 2026 is my year of miracles. I repeat, 2026 is my year of miracles, manifestations, and divine alignment. I am transformed. I am activated. I am ready. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. How are you now? Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, we can extend for 2 to 5 minutes. Did you listen closely to what your higher self told you? What wisdom do they have? What message, what guidance, what truth do you need to hear right now? And are you ready? This is not the end. I'll see you in the next portal. We have an upcoming portal, 1212 Advanced God State Consciousness activation portal. So if you want to embody your highest self, again, this is pay what feels good. And this is to honor your energy. This is to also activate the law of giving and receiving. So we have the following events. The 21-day also manifestation journey will focus on healing, release, and new beginnings and rebirth. And then if you want to join I'll share the links in the chat. Our WhatsApp group, this is the link, bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group. And newsletter, awakenwithaleli.com/abundance. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, here's the link to the discovery call, calendly.com/alelicarissa/discovery. I'll be putting all this in the description as well and in our WhatsApp group. So allow me to just shake off excess energies right now. So it's very important to shake off excess energies. This is grounding, this is releasing. So one way to do this is just for you to how do you embody the energy of highest frequency. You gotta shake off, like literally shake off. That's why I love dancing, because when I shake off excess stale stuck energies. Breath work is also really good for you right now. So if you can do like breath of fire is a really good embodiment work that you can do right now to anchor it all in your body. And just to share some embodiment practices that you can do for grounding. Breath of fire, as I've mentioned, is just simply focusing on your out breath. I'll just stop sharing, because someone is asking, how do we really ground and anchor it all in the body? So we gotta ground the high frequency activations into your physical vessel. One way is to stand up and walk. Walking meditation would be good. While you're meditating, you can place your hands on your heart and you're just feeling your oneness with nature. And one is also shaking and releasing. So now, if you can do it now, you can shake your whole body now, shake off old energy programming, old timelines, shake your hands, your arms, your legs, like really shake, shake, shake. This is very good embodiment grounding practice. So let any stagnant energy release. Let anything that's not yours leave through your skin, your body. Let it shake it all out. Shake it off, shake it off. There's a scientific spiritual essence meaning in that song, Shake It Off. Just really shake it off. You can do it with me now. And then we have body love free movement coming this December 8th with my soulmate student goddess Althea. If you want to release stale stuck energies in your body and trauma in your hips, we'll do that by dancing, by stretching, by flowing with waves. So we invite you on December 8th. And you can just flow and let the energy move through you. Again, the breath of fire is simply just sitting down and focusing on the out breath. Inhale normally and just, you can do it for 30 seconds. Inhale and then exhale with your mouth or your nose. Like really focusing on your out breath. And you can also place your hands in Dhyan or Gyan Mudra, your index and thumb touching. Or you can just do like breath work, which is basically synchronized breathing, both hands on your elbows, and then inhale as you flow up. Exhale as you flow down. Let's do it 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale as you flow up. Exhale as you flow down. Yes, we'll do more of this in the upcoming portals. We'll do more sealing, grounding, releasing, activations. This is just the beginning. More portals coming this December. The next would be the 12/12 portal. So again, thank you for showing up. You did it. You showed up. You said yes. You stepped through the divine clarity gateway. There are people actually registered who are not here but asking for the recording. So yes, it will be available for you. And it's lifetime access. I live streamed it on YouTube, but I will take it down after a week or so. So now it's available for everyone on YouTube. But if you want lifetime access again, and if you want one-on-one coaching session with me, you can pay in full and receive one-on-one session. So this is lifetime for all. Okay, I'm just sending again the link on where you can register and get lifetime access and the presentation slides and one-on-one session with me if you want. And yes, so allow me to just bless you and honor you. You're not the same person who entered this space. Your field has shifted, your frequency has upgraded, whether you're here live or on replay or recording. Your DNA has been recoded and your trajectory has shifted and changed right now. And over the next few days and weeks, you pay close attention. Notice what shows up differently in your life. Notice what falls away. Notice the synchronicities. Notice the downloads. Notice the clarity. Notice how you feel different. Notice how others respond to you differently with your magnetic aura. And this is the activation integrating within you. This is your new reality forming. And I want you to embody and integrate and take inspired aligned action. For example, you want to be magnetic, you don't want to beg anymore, chase anymore, then stop chasing. Telling myself that stop it. Just don't go back to your old patterns. Don't let this be another workshop. Don't go back to old patterns. Take an inspired aligned action. Make different choices. Speak different words. Take different actions. Close the gap between who you were before the session to how you show up tonight and tomorrow. And remember the oracle guidance in the beginning, nothing changes until you change. Nothing changes until you change. You just change, you just deeply change, we activated. Now watch the world change with you, but you gotta really instill this in, really ground this and take inspired action. All right, so I hope to see you on December 8th, Monday. Body Love Free Movement. Laika, you're already part of Empowered Women's Club, so it's free. It's available for you, and it's pay what feels good for others. So it's all about divine feminine embodiment, and we gotta keep the energy moving through your body. All the high frequency activation we did tonight, so it will be really good. It will be with again my soulmate student Althea will be there to hold space for us to release what's stored in your hips, your womb, your heart, activate our divine feminine flow, ground activations from tonight even deeper into your physical vessel. And it will help us feel more sensual, more alive, more magnetic, more free in our body. And this perfect complement to what we did tonight. So the link is so many links, but bit.ly body love free flow, capital BLFF. And again, As I mentioned, I invite you once again to the upcoming portals. Just want to let you know what this is all about. So, advanced state conscious, now you activated clarity. December 12th would activate your power, living from God state consciousness. So, what is God state consciousness? Living from God state versus ego state, how to operate as creator instead of reactor, and how to transcend, transcending circumstances completely. So nothing in the 3D can shake you. It's about faith as our operating system, believing the unseen more than the unseen, and remembering who you are beyond this human experience. And we will do daily God state embodiment practices for more wealth, abundance, love, and purpose, aligning with your purpose. And we will do live Q&A for your specific situations. We go deeper into your block. So that's a supplement for this course. So everyone who will attend that, I will give the recording for this because it will be a supplement and it will be 2 hours instead of now it's really intense. So this is advanced work. This is next level consciousness. This is our 12-12 portal activation. And I encourage you to join so that you will start becoming the creator of your reality. And again, the investment is pay what feels good. And when you pay in full, you receive bonus one-on-one breakthrough session with me, healing and coaching, and lifetime replay access included. And last but not the least, we have the biggest portal of all, 21-day manifestation journey from December 22 to January 11. This is the biggest portal of all. And this is all about healing and releasing and about rebirth and new beginnings. Yes. And as we enter the year of 2026, 2026 is a year one in numerology. And that means it's the beginning of an entirely new 9-year cycle. So what you plant in these 21 days becomes the seeds for the next 9 years of your life. So these 21 days align with 4 cosmic portals. The winter solstice, December 22, death and rebirth. Christmas portal is December 25. It will be about divine love activation. And then the new year would be January 1, timeline reset. And 1/11 or January 11 will be the highest manifestation gateway. So every day we'll give you daily exercises. We'll give you 2 live portal ceremonies for rebirth, setting intentions for 2026, planting seeds for your new identity. So this is complete identity shift. And you can join the private Facebook group for the daily support, the WhatsApp community for real-time connection, and we will give you a complete manifestation toolkit with meditations, journaling prompts, rituals, and again, their lifetime replay access to all the portal ceremonies are available for you. You'll experience healed patterns that have been running your whole life. You'll will be healing patterns that have been running your whole life. Will activate your new identity as your 2026 highest self. Crystal clear direction for 2026, magnetic confidence and unshakable knowing, daily spiritual support through the most powerful portal of the year, and a community of like-hearted souls walking the path with you. And again, the investment is pay what feels good because everyone who's meant to be here should have access. And if you pay in full, you receive one-on-one oracle guidance session with me and a PDF energy forecast reading with Patty, my soulmate student, bonus abundance activation meditation, and again, daily support for 21 days. And this is where everything we activated tonight gets anchored into your 2026 reality. So this is where the codes integrate, and this is where we really embody your highest identity. And remember that you don't have to walk this path alone. You're not meant to walk this path alone. So please join our WhatsApp community for daily support, accountability, celebration, and soul connection. This is your spiritual family. You can also subscribe to our newsletter to receive wisdom, portal updates, activation reminders, helpful resources delivered to your inbox. That's awakenwithaleli.com/abundance. And if you want deeper support in your journey, you can book a discovery call with me at calendly.com/alelicarissa/discovery, where we'll explore where you are now versus where you want to be, what's blocking you from your highest timeline, and how I can support you through mindset, magnetism, and manifestation mastery. And this is complimentary, it's free for you. And whether private coaching is aligned for you or not, you'll only get positive benefits out of the session. And if you're ready to go all in your transformation and your breakthrough, if you want personalized support for your specific situation, if you want oracle guidance, if you're committed to embodying your highest self now, not someday, but now, and you know you're meant for more and you're ready to claim it, and all of the most biggest transformations happen in my one-on-one coaching. Really. So there I have students who don't attend the live group master classes, but only the one-on-one coaching. And it works super powerfully. And when we work together privately, we can go deep into your specific blocks. I'll hold your hand. We can process your specific patterns, and we will activate and manifest your specific intentions and manifestations. And we can address exactly what you need in real time. And we will come up with a great game plan. We will come up with a game plan and create strategies for your unique situations. So again, if you're feeling the call to work with me more intimately, let's talk. Let's see if we're a perfect match. I know we are. And thank you once again. Allow me to just bless you for taking courage. Thank you for celebrating with me, for allowing me to serve you. I see you, I witness you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting yourself. Thank you for saying yes. And please drink lots of water over the next few days. If there are no more questions, please rest when you need to. Integration requires rest. You journal what comes through and tell me. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, because shifting within comes with compassion, understanding. Trust the process and trust yourself. Even if we don't need, if we don't, even if we don't see the immediate proof or evidence, you don't need to know exactly the how. Trust the process, trust yourself, and move your body. Keep the energy flowing. So I invite you to our Body Love Free movement on December 8th and our 12/12 portal activation. Again, this activation will continue to unfold within the next days, over the next 30 days and more. And the seeds we planted tonight will continue to grow and grow. Be patient with yourself, be gentle, be trusting, and know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. I love you. I see your light. I witness your transformation. I believe in you. Until we meet again, whether that's on December 8th for the Body Love Free movement, or December 12th for Advanced God State Consciousness Activation, our 12/12 portal, or the 21-day manifestation journey from December 22 to January 11, or all of the above. I want you to stay grounded in your truth. I'm here to give you positive reinforcements, and I'm here to help you anchor in your clarity, and I'm here to help you commit and be devoted in your highest path. You've got this. You've always had this within you. You just have to remember. Go shine. The world is waiting for your light. Your promised people are out there. And allow me to just bless you. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently to the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let us bring our hands together in prayer and recite the 5 Reiki principles, or simply say yes after me. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. And with a smile on your faces, let's slowly gently open your eyes. May you walk in truth. May you stand in your power. May you have focus and intention, and that is how you shape energy in any direction. May you always believe in your intuition. May you always have faith and strength and confidence and courage. And may you be surrounded by like-hearted souls. May you believe that you're whole and complete and you're more than enough and you're sovereign and you are loved. You are loved. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.